When you think about national parks, what comes to mind? Maybe it's the stunning landscapes, the peaceful trails, or the chance to see wildlife in their natural habitat. But here's something you might not know. National parks don't just keep animals safe, they might actually make them smarter. Think about it. In these protected spaces, animals have the freedom to explore, experiment, and learn in ways they might not be able to in other environments. From clever problem solving to surprising social skills, the animals living in these parks often show off behaviors that are way beyond what you'd expect. If you're fascinated by the incredible ways animals adapt and thrive, make sure to follow us for more wildlife stories. We're just getting started, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. So, what is it about national parks that unlocks this hidden intelligence? Let's dive in. Take Yellowstone National Park, for example. The ravens here aren't just scavengers, they're strategists. People have watched them team up to open containers, distract predators, and even follow wolves, waiting for their leftovers. It's like they're running their own little wildlife heist crew. And speaking of wolves, Yellowstone's reintroduction of these incredible predators has revealed just how smart they really are. In this protected environment, wolves have the time and space to develop complex hunting strategies, working as a team to take down prey. Their communication and coordination are next level. Over in Yosemite, black bears are showing off their own kind of genius. These bears have figured out how to open car doors, unhook latches, and even remember which campgrounds are most likely to have food. They've turned the park into their own puzzle-solving playground. It's not just the big animals, either. In Great Smoky Mountains National Park, squirrels have mastered the art of caching food. They don't just hide it randomly, they use patterns and strategies to make sure their stash is safe from sneaky thieves. Birds like crows and jays are taking it a step further. They've been seen using tools, like twigs, to get food out of tricky spots. And they're not just surviving, they're thriving in places like the Grand Canyon and Zion National Park. Even the smallest animals are getting in on the action. Amphibians like frogs and toads in Everglades National Park have figured out how to time their movements perfectly, hopping across areas when conditions are just right. And let's not forget marine life. In coastal parks, otters use rocks to crack open shellfish, a skill they've perfected over time. Watching them work is like seeing a little chef in action: precision, patience, and a lot of practice. What makes these behaviors possible? The answer lies in the environment. National parks give animals a rare gift: freedom. Without the constant threat of human interference, they can take risks, make mistakes, and learn from experience. Take prairie dogs in Badlands National Park. These little guys have an entire system of warning calls that change depending on whether they see a hawk, a coyote, or even a human. It's like they're running their own security network. In Denali National Park, grizzly bears are showing off their smarts, too. They've been spotted adapting their hunting strategies based on seasonal changes, like tracking caribou migration patterns. It's a level of planning that you don't usually associate with bears. Even predators like mountain lions are stepping up their game. In Grand Teton National Park, these stealthy hunters have learned to balance their movements to avoid humans while still hunting effectively. National parks don't just protect animals, they create a space where they can grow, adapt, and reach their full potential. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. And it's not just about individual animals. These parks are hotspots for interspecies learning. In Glacier National Park, for example, wolves, bears, and coyotes sometimes observe and learn from each other's hunting techniques. This whole dynamic shows us something incredible. When animals are given the chance to live without constant stress, they become more innovative, more social, and even more intelligent. If this kind of stuff fascinates you as much as it does us, hit that follow button. The next time you visit a national park, take a closer look at the wildlife around you. Whether it's a raven figuring out how to open a tricky container, a bear navigating its environment like a pro, or even a squirrel perfecting its food storage techniques, you're seeing something extraordinary. National parks aren't just places to visit, they're places where life flourishes in ways we're still discovering. They're living proof of the incredible intelligence and adaptability of the natural world. And the more we protect these spaces, the more they'll continue to inspire us. Because at the end of the day, national parks are more than just a safe haven for animals, they're a reminder of what's possible when nature has the chance to thrive. So, the next time you're hiking through one of these parks, remember, every bird call, every rustle in the trees, every animal you see is part of a bigger story, a story of resilience, creativity, and intelligence that's been shaped by these incredible places.